Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm the Gamer's Digester, and today we're going to be taking a look at a subject that I feel like has been a little underreported on. I've talked about it once or twice already, but now that I've actually had my hands on the device for about 2 weeks, I feel like it's still very pressing. So, if you've recently purchased or are looking to purchase an Asus ROG Ally, here's a word of warning. There are almost no accessories. Now, I would like to start with this. When I say accessories, I'm not meaning carrying cases. A bag from Walmart could be considered a carrying case. Literally anything that you could put this device in and move it from one place to another, safely or not, you could probably get away with calling it a carrying case. And of course, there are probably upwards of 50 million of those on Amazon. What I am describing is a case that physically attaches onto the back or sides of the device that protects it from falls, protects it from your greasy pizza fingers, pretty much anything that we are prone to doing to this device naturally. That is what I'm talking about, as well as replacement joysticks, D-pads, all sorts of things, buttons. Where is everything? Now, I'm going to address this really quickly too. It's been 2 weeks, and to some that might seem like I'm jumping the gun. This device is incredibly popular. It is blowing up my YouTube. It is all over my page because everyone wants to hear about it. Why are we not seeing anything? My simple solution or answer to that question is Asus didn't send specs to developers of said cases. If you're familiar with brands like Dbrand, or if you've had a Steam Deck, I'm sure you know about JSaux. I swear I say that wrong every time. It's JSAUX, JSaux, JSAU. I don't know if it's French. I have no clue. But they make excellent cases. They make great back plates, which, oh my gosh, I would love to see a clear back plate on the back of this. And I would gladly hand over $30 to see that. There are a lot of things that I would gladly hand $20, $30 over to a company if they could just get something out to us. Literally almost anything. There are no silicone cases. There are no rubber. There are skins now on eBay. I was made aware of that. I think they look pretty bad. I'm not trying to attack anybody or any company in general. I'm not naming any company, but they are on eBay and they look about par to what you would think they look like. I'm a little upset, if you can't tell by my tone, but honestly, who could I be upset at? It's something that's just out of our control at the moment. It's just one of those things that's like, I want to be able to express myself with this device, and it's kind of hard to do that when they're not giving you any way to do that. And I know that sounds really stupid, express yourself, but I've got tons of friends who have handheld devices, and this is just having options to choose from as far as cases and different things like that you can stick to the device. It just helps personalize it and help protect it. There's really no wrong reason to want to put something like that on your device. Now, if you have keen eyes, can you notice this? Whoa, what is that? That, my friend, is a Nintendo Switch OLED screen protector, because none of the screen protectors that I've seen on Amazon, one, fit the device or have shipped. Mine falls into the boat of it's shipping straight from the old China, and it has not shipped. The date keeps getting pushed back and back and back, and I'm starting to think it never even existed in the first place. I'm sure that a lot of you guys might be in the same boat, that you've gotten screen protectors that don't fit because, one, they had no idea what the device size was going to be. They heard 7 inches, and by God, they made 7 inches, and it was just not right. If you don't believe me, go check some of the reviews. I bet you if you look up Asus ROG Ally screen protector, some of the first ones that come up might be 3, maybe even 2 stars by now. I know that this video doesn't necessarily have a big direction. I just wanted to make it known to you guys that this is something that, honestly, is just very annoying. I have a Switch, I have a Steam Deck, and if you've seen my other videos, I have those dudes decked out. No pun intended. Like, they are, I love, my favorite case brand is Subcase. I've been messaging them, emailing them, trying to reach out to see if they even have something in development, and it is dead silence. Guys, the device is out. It's not, if we have the device, it's not some happy birthday surprise party. You guys can let us know you're working on cases. I don't know what the big deal is. I don't know why they thought the Ally would just be kind of a pushover device, because this thing is crusher. So many people have gotten their hands on this, have purchased this device. It just seems stupid. I remember when I was purchasing my Xbox Series X, Dbrand had skins on their website from like a week after the device was announced, the console was announced. And with this, the only thing that Dbrand has on their website is, oh, come buy our $30 glass screen protector. And you know what? At first I thought that might be a little stupid, but at least it fits. At least they know it fits. So maybe shilling over 3 times as much what you might normally spend would be worth it. And you know what? I'll address this too. I like the word address right now. This is a valid argument, or just even topic. This is a $700 console. I'm going to consider this a console because it reminds me of a console. It feels like a console. It plays games as good as one. This is a handheld console, and there is nothing to protect this. I made an argument in a last video. When you go to the phone store, Verizon, T-Mobile, what are you 99% guaranteed to see in that store? Along with the phones, there are phone cases, because they know that a large amount of people aren't even going want to leave the store without having a case on the device. And I feel like that is exactly how the boat I'm sitting in here. As soon as I pre-ordered mine, if you check my search history, every day I was looking for accessories, checking every website that I could find, just trying to find something, and there is nothing. Oh, I thought when I made my first video on this like 2-3 weeks ago that, hey, heads up, I'm not seeing anything. Stuff might start trickling in the next week, 2 weeks, latest maybe a month, 2 months. And the reason for that was because if they get their hands on a preview device and it's from Asus, then they're able to start doing testing on the device and drop testing. Because keep in mind, this is a case. This isn't just like some other little carrying case product. This has to be, if it's from an actual brand that cares, they're probably going to do drop tests and stuff like that. So it's not something that takes a day or two. They have to get the plastics, everything lined up to the right manufacturers so that I don't think I have to explain this. It is a long process that I thought that we would start seeing stuff by now, but we're not. So for the future, I'd like a little bit more communication. Of course, we have no idea what Asus plans on doing with this device, how long they plan on supporting it. If they're just going to make another one next year, I have no idea. But for now, we're just going to have to wait. And I know that sucks for a lot of you guys, but just know the second that there is anything that looks worthwhile, 1, I will be ordering that, and 2, I will be sure to let you guys know via community post, whatever I need to do, I'll let you guys know that there are cases out in the wild. But right now, I'm just left with a naked little Asus, and I'm not super happy about it. The white I don't think will age well at all. And I think the last point that I will make in this video is, did Asus do this on purpose? There's been some people in my comments bringing that point up, and I honestly wouldn't put it past them. What I think and what they're thinking is Asus didn't have anyone make anything so that their secondary, or their case on Best Buy, their cheap little case, if you've seen reviews and they're not paid by Asus, they'll let you know it's not that great of a case. That case is like $50, and it's the only one out there. And it was for like a week and a half before some Amazon ones showed up that are not even made for the Ally. They just happen to fit, so they're selling it like it is. And that's something else you have to look out for. But I really wouldn't put it past Asus that they did this on purpose, because I did one video talking about, did they take a loss on the sales of this device? And some of you guys were super smart and broke it down in the comments, and it was super educational for everyone. It was awesome. But in certain countries, they probably did. In other countries, it maybe was a little bit closer. And I think they used those secondary peripherals and whatnot, the controller that nobody asked for with the OLED screen and the carrying case that was not super great. I think they are using those to make up for the lost or almost lost money, which honestly, I'm not a super big fan of. I would have loved to just see clear communication from everyone on what the big deal is. I'm not seeing any other YouTuber talk about this. So of course I'm going to be tooting this horn because it matters to me. And if it matters to me, there's a lot of you guys who are like-minded out there. And I know you're probably thinking the exact same thing. So with that, I'll let you guys go enjoy your weekend. It's been a long week and we've got a fun weekend coming up here. I really appreciate all of you. If you enjoyed today's video, I would appreciate you guys subscribing to stick around. This community has been amazing. And honestly, I kind of treat these videos like open discussions, Reddit posts, almost, if you will, of YouTube. My comments are flooded with helpful tips and tricks that everyone's been finding out and just feel so generous to share. And I love it. And I honestly encourage it, because you never know that if someone else is struggling with their device. This is a $700 device, and somebody posts something that helps them figure that out. You know, you just made their day better. Hell, maybe even their whole week. But with that, I'll let you guys go. You have a great rest of your day. I appreciate y'all, and game on.